It's the clarion call for the border wall. The U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency has announced plans to begin construction of wall prototypes in San Diego later this summer. People are already celebrating. That was fake news. And officials said 4 to 8 companies will get contracts with the hope that they'll, quote, show us what they think is possible, doable, and innovative for this purpose. So what can we expect the models to look like? Last week, the president mentioned a solar panel border wall. A great idea. But why stop there? I would add windmills on top. I think that would be nice. And perhaps have a DJ. But the point is to make that wall more than just a wall, because if it's just a wall, then it will be viewed as an instrument instead of a monument. I'm working on my own prototype. I call it a wall of walls. These are an entire border made of nothing but pictures of legendary film and television actor Ken Wall. You remember him from Wise Guys and Wise Guys. Wanderers? Was he in The Wanderers?
I'm not helping.
Greg, if you don't know.
I do know. He's a great man. Okay. All right, Joe.
Yes.
You think it's moving along? Do you think this is going to happen?
I like the direction you're going in. I think they should make the wall the most annoyingly environmentally friendly obstacle of all time and drive the left nuts. I think the windmills are a good idea. I would like to see it made out of BPA-free recycled materials. We could have hemp-based laxatives for any drug mules we get past, so they can pass that condom full of coke easily.
Yes.
And the solar panels should be reclaimed from Solyndra, so the American taxpayers can get something back for their $500 million that were wasted on that scam.
Good point. What do you think, Amy? Is this going to happen?
I mean, in bits and pieces, right?
Yes.
And fits and starts. We'll see how it goes. I do like having this like super duper wall idea, and I'm only a little bit concerned about it having the solar panels. I think it looks really cool. Then it can maybe pay for itself because of how you're saving the energy and so forth. But I've read that solar panels kill birds.
Yeah.
Not because they fly into them.
Yeah.
It's because of the reflection from the solar panel confuses them, and then they go in the wrong direction, and then I guess they starve and
That
they drop
happens to
out
me
of
with
the
women.
sky.
What does that even mean, Greg?
I don't know. It just popped into my head.
But I do agree he is confusing the left with all of this.
I think it's a great strategy, Kat. You know, combine all of these things together, somebody's going to like it. I think.
No, I think everyone's already decided to not like it. I am not a big fan of the wall myself. I think that there are other ways we could solve the problem, like not having as many welfare benefits and ending the drug war and etc. It is an interesting strategy to do the solar panel thing because then what do they say?
Multi-pronged,
It could be they could make the wall like also a festival.
Make it out of prongs?
A car like maybe if it was like a social justice training center.
Ooh, that's great.
That would definitely keep people out.
Yeah, exactly. Come here and talk about microaggressions. No thanks, bye.
No, you know what I'm thinking is like Tyrus, it's like the world's longest drive-in, and you just show episodes of Girls. Like Lena Dunham on everything, and then no one will come, Tyrus.
And then you're going to have Mexico declaring hate crimes against us.
What do you think?
Probably not good. You know what? I'm cool if it's going to be solar panel, and they could take enough. Maybe they could reproduce the dodo, and then you can come back and see an extinct species. Make an environment about it,
But you know what you're saying?
Maybe some dioramas.
Something,
Yeah.
Well, but the conversation itself
That's too close to Mexico for me. The terrible joke. The terrible joke I just made. You know what it is? Make it into an attraction.
Yeah. Right, because
No, I thought we were trying to repel.
No, but
the repelling's already happened. Immigration, no one's coming.
Yeah.
The fear of the Trump is unreal.
The wall.
Yeah.
The wall, we could talk about the wall for the next 8 years and not put one solar brick up.
Yeah.
And they will still not go.
Yeah.
And I know it's not a solar brick. Just throwing some ideas out there.
All right.
Brother trying to make some money.
Solar brick. Coming up, Solar Brick. It's an emo band. Does the right protest better than the left? I definitely predict they smell better.
Knock out your sinus symptoms with Vicks Sinex. The ultrafine mist starts working instantly to deliver up to 12 hours of get fast relief with Vicks Sinex.
This is a story about mail and packages, and it's also a story about people. And while we make more e-commerce deliveries to homes than anyone else in the country, we never forget that your business is our business. The United States Postal Service. Priority, you.
Hey, bro, you need some help?
No, I'm good. Come on, Mom. I have to go.
We always trusted our Subaru Impreza would be there for him someday.
Hey, that's it.
We just didn't think someday would come so fast.
See you later, Mom.
Introducing the Subaru Impreza, the longest-lasting vehicle in its class. More than a car, it's a Subaru.
Have you ever seen something so beautiful that all you could say was, wow? Or walked on the world's best beach? At a place that made you feel like you were in a dream, where family comes first, and fun is measured one ride at a time.
They're all about a good life.
Where you're served like royalty, but treated like family. Beaches, Turks, and Caicos, where anything is possible because everything is included. Wow. Get up to 65% off. Call 1-800-BEACHES.
The fate of the healthcare bill.
And we're optimistic we're going to get to a result that's better than the status quo.
Inside the push to repeal and replace Obamacare. Next, Fox News Sunday.
If you've ever considered getting a walk-in tub, we have great news.
For a limited time, when you purchase a Safe Step walk-in tub, we'll include our newest feature, a heated seat.
That's a $600 value, free.
The new dual hydrotherapy system has foot massaging jets.
And a microbubble jet that produces bubbles so small they can penetrate pores. Safe Step walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety, so you can stay in your home.
Call the number on your screen now for more information.
Whoa! Are those fireworks? Announcing a sale so big it couldn't be held on just one day. It's NTB's 5 Days of the 4th event. Buy 2 tires, get 2 free when you purchase our value installation package. Plus, for 5 days only, use your store credit card and receive a $100 mail-in rebate on purchases of $500 or more. 500,000 tires on sale. Buy 2, get 2 free. Plus a $100 mail-in rebate. Only at NTB.
That's all you need. My Miranda sofa, 92 inches of pure Bobopedic memory foam comfort for only $449.
I don't know. Miranda looks lonely.
Lonely?
She needs some friends.
She?
How about a matching love seat? Both pieces only $7.99. 3 tables only $1.99. And a pair of lamps only $80 for both.
That all comes to an incredible $10.78. Or buy them all together and get my package deal price, only $9.99 for all 7 pieces.
Now that's a party.
Dare to compare at Bob's Discount Furniture.
Attention! If you or a loved one is one of the millions of Americans prescribed the blood thinner medications Xarelto or Pradaxa, listen closely. You could be at serious risk. Xarelto and Pradaxa may be linked to significant internal bleeding, stroke, and even death. If you've experienced serious complications after taking the blood thinning medications Xarelto or Pradaxa, we may be able to help. Call Amicus now.
Call 800-490-9781.
It might have been a first. A sit-in without weirdos. A protest with polite people. Activists who bathe. A North Carolina woman says she was bullied at a Starbucks for wearing a Trump t-shirt.
They shouted out, build a wall, and kind of shoved my drink at me. And then all of the baristas in the back started cracking up laughing.
So she did what anyone would do. She burned the place to the ground. Anyway, end of story. I'm kidding. They're applauding the joke, not the arson. Actually, instead, about 50 Trump supporters showed up at the store for a peaceful sit-in. Then they made jokes and they bought coffee.
At first, it was a little tense inside, but as more and more people ordered coffee, the mood lightened up.
You were telling me they even put Trump on your coffee.
They even did. I gave them the name Trump, and they did, and they were really gracious about it. So we just wanted to reverse the little negativity, so we did it.
In short, it was perfect. It was the right, having fun and being smart about it. Compare that to what we've seen in the past from the left, like this Black Lives Matter protest during brunch.
This is apartheid! We drive genocide! Every 28 hours, we But two! White silence is white violence!
That ruined the food. Anyway, it didn't look like fun for either side. Anyway, Starbucks apologized, but it's too late. I've decided to start making my own coffee at home. Strangest video ever. Sometimes I have problems. All right. Tyrus, this is kind of how you do it. You show up and you pay. You don't show up and lecture. You just show up and you.
I mean, that doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that I hope the guy or the people that were teasing her on staff, because she was like, "Well, I'll be back." Oh, she's going to come back with some of her Trump friends. 50 of them. How are you, sir? Good afternoon. How would you like a coffee? They made a great point, and you respect their stuff. You understood why.
Yeah.
And Starbucks apologized, and they well done. I mean, they didn't have to. I mean, they could have went throwing rocks and and chanting and all this other kind of stuff. It wasn't necessary. That is a great protest.
Kat, are you seeing an evolution of, I would say, the right? They're becoming confident, and they're taking it to the left with humor and doing these things that they never would have done before, I believe.
In some cases, I think that there are, of course, some people who, and I don't like to say these people are the right, and I don't like to even say these people are Trump supporters. I think these people are lunatics and maniacs. The people that are on Twitter that just tweet horrible things at people all day long who say anything negative about Trump, I don't think those are people so much as nightmares. But in terms of, I know, of course, lots of people who support Trump, who are peaceful about it, who are caring about it. I don't, I am a little more nuanced on every politician ever to exist. But what they did at the Starbucks was, like you said, absolutely perfect. If you're trying to show how someone else was to you, a very effective tool is to not look like a worse yourself. And a lot of these, particularly on college campuses, these leftist protests don't seem to understand that little detail.
Yeah. What do you think, Amy?
I give them a lot of credit for being so polite, but I have to say, shouting is really fun.
That's a great point.
Right.
That a lot of this stuff is energizing, and it's even like that's why people go in and they riot and they loot, because they get into
it's so much fun. I protested during President Clinton's impeachment over Monica Lewinsky marching around in front of the White House. It's a hoot. It's so great. But I would also remind people, you remember the Tea Party?
Yeah.
They would go to Washington, D.C. and actually pick up the litter behind them.
I know.
So great.
The cleanest
and do you remember the loafer rebellion during the recount in 2000, where all these Republicans in Florida went to break down the doors of the recounters? It was so cute.
Yeah, it is.
It is cute. It's kind of like trolling somebody on Twitter for no reason at all, right? Miss Holmes.
I don't know.
I was trolled by her on Twitter the other day for no reason. Tried to make me say I love Maroon 5 and getting people to sing songs. I said
They're trying to. You are trying. I gotta get Joe in here before we.
Okay.
I can relate.
I was thinking of you, Tyrus.
Yeah, I was actually shamed at the Starbucks for wearing a Gary Johnson for President T-shirt and nothing else. So I had a problem with that. What were they going to do if the protesters turned ugly? Going to stab them with their art history diplomas? There's nothing these baristas are going to do. So they're lucky they're dealing with people who are kind-hearted.
Damn, he said diploma. You didn't even make it.
It shows that people are demonized and they're actually the well-behaved people. So next time you hear someone saying they're all racist, homo, no, they're people who showed up and behaved themselves when it mattered.
Yeah, also, do they think they're going to enact some sort of positive change by spilling someone's coffee on someone else? I'm pretty sure approximately 0 world events have ever happened because someone spilled coffee on another person in a vengeful manner.
I don't know. I'm going to look that up.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. Final thoughts. Next. If you leave now, I'm keeping my fireworks all to myself.
Millions of you are online right now searching one topic. That will generate over 600 million results. And if you've been diagnosed with cancer, searching for answers, like where to treat, can feel even more overwhelming. So start your search with a specialist at Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Start with teams of cancer treatment experts under one roof. Start where specialists use advanced genomic testing to guide precision cancer treatment that may lead to targeted therapies and